$17,000 to help someone submit their VA disability claim is absolutely insane, and that's a hill I'm going to die on. And if you know this channel, you would know that I started out pretty hardcore anti-claims consulting companies, and as time went on, I've realized that VSOs just can't do it all. There are good VSOs, and there are not good VSOs would be the nice way to put it, right? Your national VSOs are focused on a ton of things like legislative priorities, which are super critical, but now we see VSOs kind of falling off that table when it comes to supporting veterans and their VA disability claims, just with the volume of claims in general. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on claims companies and VSOs. All opinions are welcome here, so let's talk about it. But I started out pretty hardcore anti-claims companies. I've kind of made that compromising trek, and you'll find out more about that here soon. We see lawsuits flying left and right. We see the VFW ramping up their efforts for the GUARD Act, which is federal, and we see the VFW active on the state front, which essentially is the state version of the GUARD Act. We also see claim companies do the same thing, except the PLUS Act on the federal stage and throughout the states too, or a version of the PLUS Act. Now, in this video, we're going to watch in full, and I'll give my opinion. And this is an entire different predatory practice that is a hardcore showstopper for me. Although I am compromising, there's got to be some parameters that we set between these claims companies, because it's wild, okay? Claims companies obviously help veterans, and that's a fact. I can even admit that, because these companies wouldn't be wildly successful if that wasn't the case. So yes, they do help veterans, but in this instance that we're about to watch, targeting a veteran on a BDD claim and charging them upwards of $17,000 is insane. If I started a claim company, okay, it would be $1,000 up. I'm not, by the way. I'm not starting my own company, but if I did, it would be capped at $1,000 guaranteed increase or your money back. And that would be the parameter, the very first parameter that I would set for myself, right? BDD claims are the easiest of claims where medical evidence, although highly recommended, I cannot recommend medical evidence more, it's not needed on the scale of all the other veterans who can't submit a BDD claim. And that's the beauty of a BDD claim. It does not get more predatory than this. So we're going to watch this video here. It's from the Green Logbook. He's a retired Chief Warrant Officer out of the Marine Corps. I went on their podcast once. They're cool dudes, okay? They're cool dudes, normal people. I love that thumbnail there. VA Claim Shark wanted $17,332. We're going to watch this all the way. People get mad whenever I pause videos and talk about it. I might pause the video and talk about it. And if you don't want me to, you can just go straight to this video and watch it by yourself. And I'll leave the original link below in the comments. But let's see what we got here.
All right. I just got this email today, and I thought I needed to share it with everybody out there, because the more people who know, the better, right? So I got an email from something that we call a VA Claim Shark, right? So what is a VA Claim Shark? It is a company or an individual that charges a
The VFW made up, they kind of coined Claim Shark. I'm pretty sure they're being sued over that. So I won't go into that too much, but the definition he's reading is a VFW definition, right? So it's how the VFW defines Claim Shark.
hefty fee to assist or consult a veteran with filing their VA benefits claim. All right. And I got this email here. They kind of start building that rapport a little bit, letting me know, hey, you know, fellow veteran here started this company, and you know, they have a successful...
we got receipts. We got receipts. I want to read these. I hope you're doing well. My name is Erica, and I'm here. I'm an intake specialist for, and they blacked out the company's name. Good job on you, Green Logbook. Sending this email enclosed, blah, 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 blah. Okay, to provide some background on a company established by a former Marine Corps veteran. Okay. I know what company this is. He was hired by the VA. Yeah. Okay, so they're definitely, that is a good sales pitch. Okay, absolutely good sales pitch. Again, these companies are businesses, right? They don't suck.
Rate of 97%, and they take great pride in assisting vets, and that's all great. But let's get down to it here really quick and see exactly what they charge for this, because that was my next question, is what would it cost for me? And I put a hypothetical out there. If I was 30% VA disabled and I wanted to jump up to, say, 100%, if I got that 100% rating, what would this company?
So food for thought, because I know who this is, not personally, just through the podcast. He did a BDD claim. And so it would have been 0 to 100%, not necessarily 30, but he's just kind of doing this to spark some interest in the video. So
Charge me. So they came back with this email saying that the cost would be a one-time fee of what the pay difference is times 5. Okay. Now, if there's a $250 discount, they said, if I notify them of the increase and pay within 30 days of the decision from the VA. Wow,
$250. That's actually smart on them, believe it or not. That's smart on them, because they shouldn't know that you got the increase in the first place, right? So they're kind of incentivizing you to tell them that you got the increase, because if they don't have access to your files, there's no way for them to figure out you got the increase, right? And I'm not saying lie, right? You sign a contract, you are a man of your own word. But these companies have no way to track whether you got the increase. So theoretically, you could sign with a company, do this one in particular, because I'm assuming they don't log into your account using your PII, but you can use them, get the increase, and simply just ghost them. And I'm assuming that's what that message is kind of combating a little bit with the $250 incentive there.
Bucks. Amazing. What a deal, huh? What a deal. So hypothetically, if I'm 30% disabled with a spouse and one child, I'd rate $632.31 per month. That's according to the VA website, right? And if they got me 100% rating, that would come out to $4,098.
This video was posted 4 months ago. Okay, so we're still on the FY24 pay chart here.
And 87 cents per month. That's again that with the one spouse and the one child. Now, this company mentions that they would charge me the difference times 5. All right. So what is the difference times 5? Well, let's calculate that really quick.
Here. He was a chief warrant officer, which is still an officer, but enlisted at the heart, right? So let's see this math for Marines.
Do we come up with
stuff?
My final cost at the end of the month would be $17,332.80. And what does that entail? What does that consist of? It's just what is uploading my medical documents to a VA website. So when I went and did my stuff at the VA, at the DAV, when I went and did my VA disability claim,
I'm going to speak on what that would consist of. I just want to. I haven't watched this before. I want to know what he's going to say first on what that would consist of.
The DAV rep turned the monitor to me and showed me exactly what she was doing. It was just a matter of uploading my documents, my digital documents that I had on the thumb drive, to the va.gov website and annotating on there what exactly I'm claiming, putting the actual wording on there, whatever it is that you're claiming, and uploading that with the substantiating document along with it. So anybody who does a little bit of research on this could save themselves potentially $17,000, or better yet, you can go through one of the accredited VSOs, the Veteran Services offices, like the DAV or the VFW, the Wounded Warriors. There's a ton of them out there who are accredited, and they work for the veteran. All right. This company here claims that they are working for the veteran, but no, they are charging the veteran for the service, right?
I'm gonna stop this real quick, and I'm gonna go back to what it consists of, and then who they work for, right? So what it consists of, let me go full screen here. That charge fee is the consultation fee. So it's not simply just uploading your records. They should not have access to that. If they do, that is a showstopper company for me. Another of the parameters, right, is the fee, guaranteed money back, no increase, capped at $1,000. And the other parameter would be no PII. That would be my 2 parameters for a claim company. But what that consists of, or what that charge consists of, is the consultation fee. So they're looking at what I call the 5-step process. They're going to look at increases first. That's easy. They're going to look at secondary claims. Some of those are easy. Some of those are not so easy. Step 3 is looking at your denials. This is the most difficult step. And with those 3, you are well on your way to maximizing, right? Getting what you've earned from the Department of Veteran Affairs for your military service. The other 2 steps are super easy. They are new claims. And so looking through your service treatment records, you know, hey, you have a complaint on migraines. If you get a current diagnosis and you still have migraines, that would be an evidence-based claim. So increases, secondaries, denials, new claims, and then presumptives, the PACT Act, really for the GWAT generation specifically, and of course your Vietnam era, but mainly your GWAT era has tons of conditions under the PACT Act for respiratory, like sinusitis, rhinitis, IBS in a lot of cases. Migraines can be presumptive under an MUCMI. That's a whole other topic. But that's what they do, right? So that fees the 5-step process, which I've done a lot of one-on-ones. In the most difficult one-on-one, it took about an hour and a half. And so you're charging $17,000 for an hour and a half worth of work. You can, you know, whatever your thoughts on that, let me know below. I'm not a fan of that personally. Yeah. An hour and a half max. I'm sorry. An hour and a half max. It was about 30 to 45 minutes on average, 30 to 45 minutes. Max would be an hour and a half for $17,000. Way too much money, but let's go ahead and figure out who they do work for the veteran. Okay. My thoughts are everywhere right now. I apologize. They do work for the veteran. And so they are incentivized. This is what's good about the companies. They are incentivized to get you the highest rating, sometimes at their own detriment, which is another topic, talking about fraudulent DBQs and some twisted morals there, but we won't go into all that. Let's go ahead and finish out what the Green Logbook has to say.
So what I'd say is, veterans, don't pay for something that you've earned. Don't pay for that unless you want to, of course.
I love that you just said that. I totally agree. Although I'm kind of on the fence of claims companies, assuming they have those 2 parameters, I still fully believe veterans should understand the process as it pertains to them. And if you get stuck, if you have trouble, maybe you have 4 kids and you're in grad school like myself. I did not use a claim company, but let's say you're in my situation and you don't have time to do it, you know, then sure, go for it. But I would really find a reputable company within those parameters that we just set. And I'm going to do my best to find one, and maybe I can start pushing that company out.
And, you know, that's none of my business. But there are organizations out there who can assist you, and there are YouTube channels, really good YouTube channels. And I'll give you a shout out, the CIVDIV, who we recently had on the Military Retirement Podcast.
Yes.
Who can give you all the information you need to.
I will leave the Green Logbooks YouTube in the pinned comment, and I'll also leave the Military Retirement Podcast in the pinned comment too.
Submit your VA claim and make sure you get the rating that you deserve.
All right, dude. Sweet edits. Better edits than I have. Okay, there you have it. Green Logbook. Thank you very much for the shout out. That was the first time I had watched that. And so I definitely appreciate your openness to share your experience with that company. And I appreciate you blacking out the company's name, right? It's very easy to go tit for tat. And something I always say on YouTube about this topic specifically is Green Logbook's opinion doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. Brian Reese over at VA Claims Insider YouTube channel, their opinion does not matter. The only thing that's going to make any sort of hard, concrete change on this is going to be legislation. And federally, we see the GUARD Act and the PLUS Act just sitting there, taking up space, right? No movement, no discussions on it at all. And then what we do see is on the state level, a few states, not a lot, okay, but a few states have been making strides at banning companies charging fees for veteran benefits. Just a few of them. I want to say less than 10. Virginia's on the docket for that right now. And so they're doing a study. It's going to be intense in Virginia here. Probably, I would say next year. But that's all I have. Green Logbook, thank you very much. And if you stayed till the end, please let me know what you think about my tinnitus shirt. I think it's hilarious. I titled this design Subtitles. That the Amazon CIVDIV shop will be below in the pinned comments. And so if you don't want to join as a member, which you should, download Discord. We have basically a 24/7 Q&A in the Discord channel. If you still want to support the channel, like, subscribe, comments, watch the video in full. That always helps. But you can also make a purchase on the Amazon CIVDIV shop for really stupid shirts. These come in different colors. We have hoodies. We have some other designs. And yeah, that's all I got. Thank you very much. If you stayed till the end, let me know you stayed till the end. Just say I love you down below in the comment section, and I will respond to everyone that says I love you. Thank you very much.